Hey Leo, how are you doing? This reading is for Leo for the week of August the 18th to the 24th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most amazing Leos? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What you are focused on is Temperance. Major Arcana 4, Sagittarius. In your blocked and challenged position is the Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana 4, the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. There you are on the wheel. There is something about expanding the mind, expanding your awareness, or doing things within balance and moderation. You are also very heavily protected on your path. It is also about compromise and harmony, making peace of where you are. And there's a sense of equilibrium. And this Wheel of Fortune is luck going in your favor if you take action. Or there is something about you having the key inside of you to be extremely successful. Don't look back. The world is your oyster. This is also making plans going forth. In the blocked and challenged position is the Three of Wands. And Three of Wands is about plane, train, automobile. It is also the comfort zone. It's like getting out of your normal routine, spicing things up, especially with this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is eagerness and excitement. That can also be some kind of travel. Good news travels fast, or fast pace, fast movement. Making moves fast. But Temperance is telling you to slow down and stop and smell the flowers. Don't rush yourself or do anything excessively. And the Hangman. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Releasing and letting go and sacrificing one thing in order for you to have another. I'm also getting something about what you resist persists. There's some kind of change in plans, change in your direction. Or a change in the way that you view things. This is a new way of thinking and a new way of understanding that more is for you. What is this Knight of Wands? Knight of Wands can be, yes, impulsivity, making hasty decisions, decisions on the fly. But I'm also getting the fire-breathing dragon. Somebody here fired up, revved up. It can also be something about passion, attraction, rushing into things, and Temperance. Beautiful energy. Slow down. Slow down so you don't miss anything. Because see how your back's turned? I feel like you're giving one good look at what you're leaving behind and then sacrifice. This is also about complex. Anything complex must go. And compromise, compromise. There's a lot of patience and harmony when you do compromise, or instead of rushing things, this is about mentally, physically, emotionally grounding your energy. I'm also here, you're grounded. So there could be something about children being involved. Maybe this child said something very aggressive and you're like, you're grounded. What is this Temperance? For some of you, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius as the Wheel of Fortune. Temperance and Knight of Wands is Sag energy. And the Three of Wands is plans not going forth. I'm seeing a change in plans in you. So the plans that you were making are changing. And the King of Wands. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the King of Wands typical court card is you. Knowing your worth, knowing your value. I'm also getting something about entrepreneur, a go-getter, an action taker. very confident, very persuasive, in pursuit of persuasion. And this is about feeling inspired, motivated, and inspired to do what? That can also be getting out of nature more, you know, taking your breaks at work so that you feel more in balance. But the simplicity, doing something simpler. I'm also getting like an energy of you becoming your own entrepreneur or CEO. But it's beautiful energy. You motivate or inspire for another person. You're trying to motivate or inspire other people by shining your big bright light for others. What is this Three of Wands? So somebody waiting, or the plans are changing here. And the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So there's that one wand right here. So don't look back. You're going forth. If you go back, it's almost like there's stagnation, and you know that. And you're being heavily protected on your journey. So whatever you want to do, whatever you want to tackle here, it's yours. I'm also getting somebody who's close to you, a passed on loved one is close by. And this is like a loss of passion, a loss of attraction, a loss of desire. You don't want somebody's wand. Especially with this, maybe you've had relationships that were hot and spicy and they fizzled out quickly. So that's like a new way of thinking and understanding of like, slow down. What is this unexpected change? You know, the Wheel of Fortune is something fated and destined for you on your path. Like a lucky opportunity. What goes around comes back around to you. Or travel. A change in travel plans. And the Seven of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Something comes in and catches you off guard or by surprise. And it comes in unexpectedly. And it might be an offer or an opportunity which changes your direction or changes your plans. And this Seven of Wands could be standing up for a cause, standing up to a bully, standing up to adversity, drawing a line in the sand, and boundaries. Where do you need to place healthy boundaries and who with? And that Seven of Wands, a lot of fire, a lot of heat. So I'm getting a lot of like taking more action, but doing things with no rush or being impulsive. I won't be rushed. Seven of Wands can also be like, if you feel caught off guard or by surprise, you could go very reactive or you could be proactive. Stay in your energy. But somebody also could be very defensive or combative. Somebody here combative or doesn't like this change in you. Okay, so did they have control over you? No, you're not giving your power away. Okay. What is this Two of Wands? You could also be into a breath work or just getting out into nature more. And the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And you know, the Page of Swords is my gossiper or my parrot. It's somebody who talks a big story, but their words and actions don't reflect on what they're doing. I'm also getting something about you inquiring, being inquisitive, and asking a lot of questions. Or somebody here is probing you. It means, what are you doing? Where are you going? What time are you going to be home? I'm also getting something about blunt communication. Or take this sword and cut yourself out of hangman's mode. Page of Swords is also a trigger. Something from your past or a person that triggers you. They use possibly anger or rage. I'm also getting revenge, jealousy, envy, possessiveness. Somebody could also be quite possessive. Okay, so what is this Knight of Wands and Temperance? And the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Page of Pentacles is longing. It is also somebody who is thirsty for information, taking a course, taking a class, upgrading your skills. That can also be you diving into a new hobby, something to do with apprenticeship, something that you're a novice in. And there's a little bit of impatience and restlessness about wanting to know everything now, or a person around you. I want to do it now. I want to get going now. So teaching somebody patience. And these can be actual children. But if you are bored or discontent or anything in your life, this is your soul longing for more. Longing for more freedom. This is an offer, but it's a small offer. Can also just be a fun friend as well, calling you up. Maybe this person is saying, oh, I've changed my mind, I've changed my plans, or can we change plans here? Something about changing plans. What is this Temperance and King of Wands? And the Four of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Don't make a decision just yet. Because the Four of Swords is rest, recovery, rejuvenation, recharging your battery, drinking herbal tea. And again, taking your breaks at work, honoring your body, honoring the soul. I'm also getting something about leaving somebody on red. And it's really triggering some person around you. Yeah, because in the blocked and challenged position is my ships coming in? I'm also getting something about a shipment or shipping out. Like shape up or ship out. And maybe you're saying this to people you work with. You better shape up or ship out. Plans not going forth, a loss of desire. These are pages, and you're in the King of Wands. So yeah, you can change your mind whenever you want. You're in the hot seat. And the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Knight of Pentacles in the blocked and challenged position has a different meaning for me. In the upright, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is diligent, hardworking, loyal, somebody who is very thorough, crosses their T's, dots their I's. But I'm also getting something about learning a hard lesson, or there is somebody who wants more freedom and flexibility, and that could be you. But when I get the Knight of Pentacles in the blocked and challenged position, I get somebody who is not standing in a place of integrity, not diligent, not hardworking. This has been dragging on, dragging out. Or you could also be saying, what a drag. Or this person. What, I can't offer Leo crumbs. I can't get angry or enraged, and they're leaving me on red. I'm also getting like red in the face, like somebody embarrassed. Like, yeah, a loss of growth or expansion. It's a change in direction for you. So somebody you thought was loyal to you actually is not. And I feel like you're going to be a little bit triggered or pissed off. Or maybe you've been the loyal one this whole time and you're like, yeah, no, I'm not compromising my integrity. Okay, so what is this Wheel of Fortune and Seven of Wands? Dealing with somebody who is quite aggressive or combative. Is trying to like shrug something under the rug, like deflecting, trying to push it off. Like, but you need to place a boundary. Yeah, and the Seven of Swords. Don't compromise your integrity here. Seven of Swords is Yeah, you could be changing plans, but making swift, quick movement. But I'm also getting something about liar, cheater, stealer, thief. Somebody who robs in your money, time, and energy. And I feel like there has been some kind of like rage or explosion. Sacrificing. Hearing some kind of information and you're going to sacrifice. Three of Pentacles, building collaboration and teamwork. I'm also getting something about all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. So you're robbing your own happiness by working too much. I'm also getting something about you being an empath, but there's something about feeling overloaded. You're overloaded. You're too top heavy. It's almost like a something about burnout. What is this? 7 of Swords and 7 of Wands. Being caught off guard or by surprise. An unexpected change. And somebody here like running away from the problem. And the Fool. Wow. Somebody who is super duper aloof. So right here, somebody who you might have been very loyal, or there is something about keep your commitments. No roadblock, no speed bump, no hiccup, no hurdle is going to get in your way of what you want to achieve. And this change in direction and focus for you is good. Anybody who runs away from difficult conversations, I'm also getting like breadcrumbs. And a parrot. Somebody talks a big story, but the words and actions don't reflect on what they're doing. And yeah, that could be very triggering. But I'm also getting compromise. Like, how much more do you want to sacrifice? And 3 of Wands and Knight of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Like a loss of desire. This person you used to think was loyal or like a stand-up guy, girl. And the Ace of Cups, unrequited love. Not enough love and passion being poured into a relationship. And this was slowing you down. This person or this situation was holding you back. But again, you're being quiet about this change. I'm also getting something about somebody risked a significant amount and it caused a loss of you. 7 of Pentacles on an investment. You have Aries, but yeah, this is like unrequited love. Something you once had unconditional love for. It also could be like work and career, or, you know, maybe you're becoming your own entrepreneur and your 9-to-5 job, you're with your business partner and you're like, oh yeah, everything is just great. So, you know, you could be partially lying here too, like being quiet about a certain situation. I'm also getting like being quiet is good for you. It's healthy for you. Because this was like dragging on or dragging out. Something was just a drag. Like some kind of information that you get. This is third party information, but I'm also getting something about dealing with a man-child, woman-child. Double mission. Light worker, star seed. Serve the world by being you. That's also service with a smile. It means you're packed with value. You're packed with this confidence, this bravery. And there's something about you being extremely motivating or an inspiration. You inspire others. The way that you carry yourself. Serve the world by being you. Yeah, and that means you're definitely good enough. So if anybody has placed seeds of doubt in your head that you weren't, that's a lie. This is somebody who is trying to This is like gaslighting or manipulation. And you have a lot of sevens here. Sevens are to focus on you and your journey and less on what the peanut gallery wants for you to do. Or maybe, you know, you do have people chiming in and you're just like, I don't really need this advice from you. I know what to do. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative ability. So pulling in a manifestation by just being you, where you're exuding this confidence and, you know, you have a lot of power here. But a close loved one, a passed on loved one is close by. They send you messages. Whale and orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. This can also be taking a plunge, taking a deep dive. Whale and orca elders. Taking a leap, taking a chance. Somebody deems you as foolish for taking some kind of chance. But I feel like this is also somebody who could be like robbing you blindly. Like gaslighter, manipulator, car salesman. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Yeah, taking the plunge. There's something about getting out of your comfort zone. And like Cancerian energy, if you know the crab, it can go in deep water, but it always comes back to home. So there is also something about your home. Like you still are quite solid. You can always come back home. Vacation. Yeah, go travel. You will be traveling soon. But there's change in your direction or change in plans on the way. Fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be actually traveling with another fire sign because you have a lot of Sag energy, which Sag energy is flexible, adaptable, capable, you know, free-spirited type of an energy, wants to learn anything, wants to get to know you. Confession. Someone has to tell you something. Well, they're going to tell you on this trip. So even if it's some kind of travel or trip. Intimacy. Right here. That's the chemistry. Some kind of chemistry. It's a sexual chemistry and reminiscing. Somebody could also be like remembering the good times. Wink, wink. Honeymoon phase, attending somebody's wedding. Yeah, but there's a bunch of changes that you might be making if you're getting married, or, you know, you might be dealing with a bridezilla and you think, oh my gosh, this person, they're always changing and they're just wasting their money, or maybe you deem them as foolish, or somebody deems you as foolish for taking a plunge in a different direction. Yeah, broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Especially with that, like unrequited love. Oh, is that what you have to, is this person like wildly attracted to you? But there's like, somebody wants to bring in the spice, wants to bring in the passion. They're proceeding with caution, but they're not loyal. Or something is like, somebody's lazy in the relationship. Yeah, that would be gross, right? Chain of events that will affect your life. Now, broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Chain of events can affect your life in a positive or a negative one, depending on which road you're taking here. If you change your plans, you're going to go on a different kind of quest. But it's fated and destined for you. Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, and or goals. If you feel like anything is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, that's your soul desiring growth. It means you've stayed too long in a place, you know, familiar faces, same whatever, same day, same everything. But I'm also getting something about there's no cups on any of these cards. So yeah, maybe there's passion, maybe there's attraction, but is that based on transaction and conditioning? It's not based on unconditional love. Pineapple, reconciliation. Yeah, somebody wants to reconcile with you. They're reminiscing about the chemistry and the sexy time with you. But is that good enough for you? I think you're going to get the ick. Older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. This can also be going with somebody more mature, like an elder. Or like I said about like a passed on loved one, or you have guidance. This could be somebody who's quite mature and quite patient with you. Grandmother. And right there, money. A path with money is waiting for you to find. And heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Yeah, Leo, you have a big heart here, but I feel like there's something about soothing the heart. Like soothing the heart, slow down the heart. And harp, yeah, great happiness. Frequency, the rhythm. Go with how it feels. Tell me one more card of like the rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters right there. So wham bam thank you ma'am, or something maybe was hot and spicy at one time, but I just see like unrequited love. Yeah, and beware of greed. I would also beware of selfish greedy pigs. Means you know, putting lipstick on a pig and you know, it's still a pig. And I'm also getting like putting glitter on a dog turd, and you're just like, oh, this dog turd is so fabulous. It's a dog turd. So you know, don't glitter the dog turd there, and beware of greedy and selfish people. My way, the highway, or like, you know, you have a change in focus, change in direction. This direction, people think you're foolish for taking it. But there's something about you advocating or standing up to a cause, standing up to a bully, and you've had enough here. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Leo, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website, and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.